This is a typical card in Kingdom Legacy. The top part of the card that is oriented towards you is the only part that is active at this moment. The bottom part is another stage of the card and is not in play until the card is rotated. To rotate a card, you'll pay its upgrade cost in the brown box. Gaining the resources to pay upgrade costs is a big part of Kingdom Legacy. To do so, you will often produce from lands, producing the symbols in the upper left corner below the card's name and type. When a card produces, it makes all of the resources pictured here, and you can spend them in any way that you choose. When a card produces, it is discarded. Cards may also have activated abilities, such as this green checkbox ability. When you use a green checkbox ability, the card is discarded. Note that when a card rotates as the result of an ability versus the result of being upgraded inside the brown box, it does not end your turn immediately. Continue to take your turn after having rotated the card per the instructions in the ability box. One last note, whenever you produce resources, they are lost as soon as you either advance or end your turn. They do not stick around. To set up the game, take the first 10 cards, shuffle them up to form your deck. At the start of a round, and at the start of each turn, you'll draw 4 cards from the top of your deck. Once you've got those 4 cards set out, you're looking to make upgrades or to use the cards for their abilities. I cannot currently make an upgrade. The forest requires 2 stone, the wild grass both require 2 coins, and the trader requires 3 coins. The wild grass would produce a coin, and whenever it produces, it's discarded, so you can't use it to upgrade itself. Since I don't have enough resources to upgrade a card, what I have to do is advance. Advance means you draw the top 2 cards from your deck and add it to your play area. Now I have enough coins to use these 2 coins to upgrade my first wild grass. And when I do so, that is going to end my turn. Whenever your turn ends, you take all cards from your play area and put them in your discard pile, and I will rotate the card that is being upgraded. At the cards with the blue, those are abilities that I could also use, and keep in mind those do not end my turn. Now with all of those cards in my discard pile, I'm left with a deck of 4 cards. It just worked out very nicely for me like that. You won't always have 4 left in. I will start a new turn by drawing 4 cards, and I can immediately make an upgrade here using either the headquarters in one of those wild grasses or both of the wild grasses to pay to upgrade my distant mountains to my now rocky area. Since we have upgraded a card and rotated it, that ends our turn. We move those cards to the discard pile, and now our draw deck is completely empty, which tells us that the round has now ended. Whenever the round ends, you'll add the next 2 cards from the deck box into your deck. So for now, that means cards 11 and 12. You'll take cards 11 and 12 and you'll add them to your deck, shuffling them in. Make sure that when you shuffle these new cards in, that you maintain the orientation of all cards in your deck. That is one of the golden rules, that you have to be careful not to accidentally rotate or turn a card over, because it will completely change the outcome of your game. Now that you've got those 2 cards shuffled in, go ahead and deal out 4 cards for your first turn of the second round, and proceed playing, taking turns and advancing until your second round has ended. And then you'll add in cards 13 and 14 and continue on building your Kingdom Legacy. There we go. And let's get one of these. So I'll do this, and I need some more gold. I could upgrade her. I think I want more gold. I'm gonna add in 11 and 12. Okay, so here I can use these 2 to upgrade this. I'm gonna do that. Oh, this river could be upgraded with 3 wood. That would have been useful. Okay, so here I can discard a friendly card to gain 2. So I'm going to use this ability and discard this to gain 2 gold. And then this is the 3rd gold to upgrade this. So that's how abilities can work. And here I actually need that ability, so I'm going to use this to discard this, and that'll let me do this. And there we go.